All right. Looks like we're in the exact same spot, and that's because we are. Yeah, I paused for like a minute because I just wanted to make sure that I had the recording from earlier. Haven't checked it though, so I don't know what it looks like. But hopefully it's fine. It looks like it's getting a little dark, so we're gonna have to time set day. Also, just in case, got a weather clear. This way we can press the arrow key twice. Well, press T and then up arrow twice, press enter, press T, up arrow twice, press enter. It's just a very easy way to do it automatically in the future. Um, right now I'm looking for game mode creative. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna make this corner a little bit taller. I'm not sure if I want to make this go all the way up right now or if I want to work on something else. But I just gotta choose a project, work on it for a little bit, and call it a day. Alright, so we probably don't want to go all the way in the corner. Ugh, okay. I want to make this a little easier for myself. The shape is a little weird. That's just kind of annoying. So the first thing we want to do is set up the border. Because without a border, it can be really frustrating trying to figure out where everything's supposed to be. And all we want to do is make this a little bit taller every level until eventually there's nothing left but a roof. This looks like it'll be pretty easy to work with. Alright, so now what we want to do is make one random hole. Oh my god, not like that. That one's good. So this way, if somebody's running along through the maze, they might just fall through. It's very hard for me to fall by accident, so. Alright. Now we can leave that. Now we gotta start adding more stuff in here. So the first thing to get is usually the corner. But what we want to do is make people decide immediately which way they're going to go after they get out of here. So we can make this a little bit more interesting. It doesn't have to be crazy. See, we can block this off here, and then make it go around like that. So if they go around the corner, they get stuck, which is really annoying to deal with. And then over here, make that the same thing, because I'm feeling very generous. Okay, so what we're going to do now... Oh, sorry. Oh, this is a trick. Yeah, so if you place a block 3 blocks up, and you're going to build a roof that's like 3, double tap spacebar. And now you will fly around just below that level. It's very nice. I don't think I explained it right, but I think I understand. Or I think you understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, we're just going to do random. That's good enough. This will decide the edge of the space. Yeah, that's fine. Oh. Just pressing the spacebar button a lot. And also the caps lock button. I got a new keyboard sort of recently, and it's kind of difficult for someone like me to use it. This is unfortunate. This is a lot of dead space. That's okay though. Changes up maze. We don't want it to look all the same every time. That would be way too boring. This is a lot of dead space though. Whatever. Yeah, so normally I would have multiple ladders going up, but I want this to feel very contained. Again, just to mix it up. Because we're mixing it up, it would probably be good to have an extremely long hallway. People hate these, but it's good to add one every so often. Probably don't want it to end right there. Actually, what we could do here is make a circle. Okay, we'll cut it off here. It's more of a square, but that's okay. So basically, this is a long hallway to nowhere, and then when they're over here, they can just go around in circles. Oh, hello. So what happened here is the skeleton walked under the hole in the ceiling and caught fire. It's a very annoying noise. Wow, it's been a really long time since I've built this. So what we can do here is make this little bit of dead space, but because people see it and it's like cordoned off, they might want to try to get there, which might result in them falling through the floor. It's a little evil, but it works. And this is where we up arrow twice, but here we have to do a lot more than twice. But because we just did that, it resets. So see, we can do that again. And it's not a problem. All right. So as you can see, this is really coming together. And not much work either. We just made an outline. Made a few exits from one specific ladder. There's a hole in the floor. And then the space will be filled in. Another thing you can do is leave this space empty and mobs will spawn in here. And then they'll all just like run at the player. But it's kind of rude to do that. So we want to make that a little rarer if possible. Now what I really don't like is having exposed gravel, because that'll show the player that, you know, they're at the edge of the maze. And it's not really what I want to be doing. Okay, this section is definitely a waste of time for anyone trying to deal with it. So, because we want to keep making this space smaller, you know, it's pretty big at the bottom level, and a little bit smaller up here. We're going to want to cut this, which is definitely going to be going along this line, which means if there's a ladder, it has to be over here, at least sort of over here. So we have to be able to get from the ladder to wherever the new ladder is going to be. Okay, that's driving me crazy. So if we want to be annoying, we could grab the long hallway, follow this all the way over here. It's kind of sloppy and lazy to put it all the way in the corner, but I guess we can get close. It's a lot more interesting when it's in the middle. Anyways, because we have the location picked out, just make sure everything's at the right height. That needs to go up one more. And we can fit through. Alright. So now we gotta do the same trick as earlier. It's just a lot easier to build a roof this way. You'll see right about now. That is very convenient. Okay, so now we just gotta cover this up. Shouldn't be a problem. There we go, the frame's all done. Now we can just go back and forth. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you want me to turn off the monster noises or turn on the Minecraft music or make any other changes, just let me know. I will say if you want this to be time-lapsed, I'm very sorry, I don't know how to do that yet. Well, I don't know how to edit anything at all, so you know, it makes it a little hard to edit. Okay. So there we go, that's one more level completed. This looks a little weird, it's very boxy. We can deal with that later. Oh my gosh, I screwed it up. Okay. There we go. Everything's good. Yeah, I can remember I want to go to this line. That's fine. Yeah, I made it seem like I was going to do something special there. I'm really not. Still going to get one flat covering. fix that up. Now it's only straight lines, which is a lot easier to work with. I think maybe we should add a spider level soon. Maybe I'll do that in the next one. The next one won't be that big though, and spider levels are a lot more exciting when they're smaller. What I mean by a spider level is a level which is mostly spiders. And the easiest way to do that is to not remove the walls, but make it so that the walls are only one block, and it shows only the upper block, which means if it's 2 blocks wide, or a lot more than that, it can be filled with spiders. It's pretty spooky, it's really annoying, but it's really good for variety. Alright, so what do we want to do? Find the line. That's where I wanted to make the line. So I'll move it 1 in. Just because it'd be kind of weird to have a wall. Okay, that was very sloppy. Looks like I'm getting a lot of Discord messages. I don't really understand why the people don't understand I'm on Do Not Disturb, but whatever. Maybe somebody died, I don't know. Oh, what the... Wow, this is like right in the same spot. So it's kind of funny to do these sometimes, but it can be kind of a problem. It's a very easy way for people to get separated from a group. So if people go through as a group, they sometimes try to stick together, and that sort of thing makes it very, very difficult. It's pretty funny though. Okay, so we want to keep this pretty separate. Just one of those annoying little dead ends. The funny thing is this entire thing might be a dead end. That just happens when the maze is this big. I don't really know what it's going to look like yet. As you can see, there's no way to get down, but we'll definitely add that in later on. Not too late, but I want to make sure that bedrock's all covered before I do that. Yeah. Alright, well this is definitely more than 10 minutes, so I'm going to cut it here. And handle those Discord messages.